Well, folks, welcome into Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine this week. We are in the heart of quail country. In the Carolinas, the premier quail hunting destination this week, it's the Webb Farm just outside of Ellerbe. And my host, and I tell you what, this is one of those places where it's so special to come to, but it is Mr. Bill Webb and his beautiful wife, Debbie. And I have to thank you first because I tell you what, good food, heads on beds, a wonderful, beautiful lodge, because I'm going to talk to Bill and we're going to be hunting these wonderful quail. But I have to tell you, this is a beautiful place to come.
Thank you so much. We're so excited that you've come to join us today, and we know that you're going to have a beautiful day to hunt as well, and just can't thank you enough.
Well, and Debbie, I tell you what, I just have to say this about this young man right here, okay? I know Bill is a quail hunter. Your passion is quail, okay? And since 2005, you guys started this business. I know no other premier hunting destination in the Carolinas than the Webb Farm, and so my hat's off to you.
Well, thank you a lot, Bob. We're really glad to have you here today. We're going to have a great day outdoors, and we've had 6 generations of my family live here. So I started quail hunting when I was 10 years old.
Well, Bill, it's the honor is all mine, and I have to tell you, it's just going to be a pleasure to be on side these bird dogs up here. It's just one of the very special things that I love doing, and I can't find anybody better to do it with than you. So I'm looking forward to getting on the buggies.
Well, I am too, but before we go, I want to introduce you to a special friend that I've invited here to hunt with us today. Let's walk up to the house and let you meet him.
Well, I got to thank. This is a pleasure. Thank you both. Okay. Well, after you guys. Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Well, Bill, I'm anticipating this special guest. I mean,
well, I know you know him, but you didn't know he was going to join us here today. And
oh my goodness!
I've known Bob Timberlake for about 15 years now, and he is a great friend to us, and loves to quail hunt.
Oh, so, Mr. Bob! Oh my goodness, my friend! Oh, good morning.
They're special folks.
I will tell you. Oh, this is wonderful. Well, listen, Bob Timberlake is all over the Webb Farm. And I will just be honest with you, Bill, this is really a special honor right here.
Well, over the course of our friendship, he's put his stamp on this place. And for me personally, that makes it a very special thing for us to be able to enjoy the beauty that he brings to just everyday life through his art and through his being.
Well, he does, and what a very special guest for us today. And I will tell you, it is going to be an honor and privilege to be on side that shotgun again, okay? You and I are going to be shooting 410 today, huh? The last time I saw you, you were shooting 410.
That's exactly right. I just have to shoot the same old thing.
There you go.
And I know how good a shot you are, though.
Well, now, you're going to jinx it today. Well, Debbie, you and Bill, this is really just a special occasion, and I really appreciate y'all doing this today. And well, folks, I tell you what, we're going to head on over to the buggies, and I know Wade is going to get us out and get the bird dogs on, and we're going to be doing what we do best, and that's shoot some quail this morning. You guys ready?
Ready.
All right,
let's go.
You lead the trip.
Okay.
Rooster! Oh my goodness. Ooh. It has been a great time.
Our Chevrolet destination this week takes us to the Webb Farm. Located in Ellerbe, North Carolina, the Webb Farm offers a unique blend of traditional wing shooting with fine southern hospitality. Webb Farm offers 1,700 acres of some of the best quail habitat in the country. Quail hunting is a passion of the Webb Farm. Their wild quail coveys combined with surrogated and early release birds will ensure you see covey after covey of quail. Not only does Webb Farm offer premier quail hunting, but they also offer 5-star lodging and first-class dining. Comfort is the #1 priority at the Webb Farm. Their aim is to accommodate your needs in the best manner possible. Our meals are prepared with fresh ingredients by our on-staff chefs. For more information or to book a hunt today, go online at thewebbfarm.com. See why Garden and Gun magazine says that the Webb Farm is one of the top 25 trips of a lifetime for the traveling sportsman. And to get to your next destination, be sure to go to Chevrolet.com and find a dealer near you. Chevrolet, find new roads in the outdoors.
There they go. Take it. Nicely done. Nice shot, Bill. Nice shot. Up. Nice shot. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Man. Nope. I ain't going that way, guys.
Nero, here.
That'll be safety. As much as I'd love to shoot North Carolina quail, Bill, you're going to have to get reloaded, my friend.
I've got it.
Okay. Beautiful rise right there.
Yeah.
And you know, there is nothing greater. There, he got him. Yeah, he's down. Get another one. Hup. Nope. I'll have to safety that one too. I know Wade appreciates that. This one just seems like an endless covey, Bill.
Well, I don't think these birds had moved out to feed yet. I
No,
think they were still sitting here in the weeds because
Yeah, they are.
they weren't smelling them over there in the road.
Yeah. Goodness. Well,
Nah, I don't want to take that. I hear birds getting up all in the bottom.
yeah. Well, look, Bill,
Yes, sir.
talk to me about the habitat here. Now, and one of the other things too I want to talk to you about is I want all the viewers out there, now folks, pay particular attention to this, because when you come up to the Webb Farm, and you know, I think it's kind of special the way you guys hunt, okay? You've got all these what I call quail trails
Right.
throughout the property, and whether you're old, you're young, or whatever, access is not a problem.
No, we pattern the way we hunt this farm with these specially equipped Kawasaki mules after the way my father and my Uncle Elsie hunted back in the mid-50s from about a 56 panel Jeep. And they would ease along till the dogs pointed. Then they would get out, shoot, get back in the Jeep. Especially on good cold days, they could get to more coveys that way.
Oh my goodness.
Nestled in the western part of South Carolina, the Old 96th District is comprised of Abbeville, Edgefield, Greenwood, Lawrence, and McCormick counties. Rich in history and small-town charms, the Old 96th District is part of South Carolina's freshwater coast, with over 2,000 miles of shoreline offering lakeside camping, boating, and fishing. Local shops offer a variety of unique gifts, artwork, and food. Discover the unexpected wonders of the Old 96th District of South Carolina.
For over 60 years, the Hampton Wildlife Fund has stood as a pillar of conservation in South Carolina, playing a vital role in safeguarding the state's irreplaceable wildlife and natural resources. The Hampton Wildlife Fund provides youth academic scholarships and supports youth shooting sports and archery programs, along with hunter and boating education of our future conservationists in South Carolina. For more information on how you can help preserve the Palmetto State's most treasured natural resources, visit hamptonwildlifefund.org.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters. And every path leads to new possibilities. Get $5,250 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners and lessees get an additional $1,000 cash allowance when you purchase. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is being brought to you today by these great partners: by the Hampton Wildlife Fund, investing in the well-being of South Carolina's wildlife and marine resources. By Abu Garcia, Fish to Win with Abu Garcia. By Southern Woods Plantation, offering the best quail hunting in the Southeast. And by Santee Cooper Country. Discover the natural wonders of South Carolina's Great Lakes. Discover South Carolina. Come join the outdoor fun at this week's featured South Carolina State Park.
Folks, our featured park this week is Santee State Park in beautiful Santee, South Carolina. I tell you what, there are the most beautiful places right here in South Carolina. But joining me today is the park ranger here at Santee State Park, and that's Kirby Brady. And I tell you what, she's going to tell us why you need to come play and why we're going to have come join the fun right here at Santee. Kirby, thank you so much for being a guest on our show today. Well, listen, tell everybody this beautiful 2,500 acre park. Why should they come play, and why should they come out and have fun with us?
So Santee is on the biggest man-made lake in South Carolina. We're on Lake Marion. We also have other things such as camping. We also have cabins. We also have a pickleball court and a village round where guests can gather and have family reunions.
Well, let's talk a couple about the things. You got over, what, 150 camping spots with 50 amp plug-ins?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, you've got the village round, which is, that'll hold 75 folks. I mean, that if somebody wants to come have a grill, a party, family reunion, you guys can do that. You've got a general store here where folks can come, get a cold drink, get bait, whatever they want.
Yeah.
You guys have really, it's lock, stock, and barrel right here at the park.
Correct, yeah, and we also have over 10 miles of hiking, and we've got 6 picnic shelters as well.
Oh my goodness. Well, look, okay, the cabins are very unique here at Santee,
They are.
okay? They're out over the water. Tell us a little bit about those, because they're really unique. I don't know of any other place in the United States that has that same type of cabin.
Yes, so they're actually rondettes, so they're shaped differently than most of the cabins, and we've got 30 of them, 10 that are on the lake and 10 that are on, or 20 that are on land.
Well, let me ask you, okay, so if somebody wants to get advanced and they want to get a cabin for whenever, how can folks make reservations for that and a campsite here at Santee State Park?
They can either go online or they can also call our park office from 8 to 5.
Okay, so with all of that, I tell you what, folks need to come play. They need to come play right here at Santee.
Yes, they do.
You've got yourself, all a great, wonderful staff to take care of everybody.
Yes, sir.
And I tell you what a great place to discover South Carolina. Again, we have some of the most beautiful places here in South Carolina on earth. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for hosting us today on our feature. Folks, again, discover South Carolina right here at Santee State Park.
Discover South Carolina. There's always something new to discover all across the Palmetto State.
Way to get, oh my goodness. Hup. Oh, I got 2 down.
Some in here.
I got to get reloaded. Yeah, man.
They're still here.
Wow, what a covey that was. Woo, man. Bob, great shot.
Thank you.
Man. Wow. Man, that was pretty. Up.
That's too low. I was too low. Boy.
All right, Bob. Nice points. There they go. Take him.
Good shot. Nice double.
Sorry. Up, get him again.
Oh, Bob.
Nicely done, Bob.
Yeah.
Nicely done. When he got up, I thought he was going to hook back left, and he didn't.
And my gun broke back down. That was a nice shot, though.
You know, these birds are so wild this morning.
They are.
They are so wild. Bob, listen, I will tell you,
Hey.
there's something I've got to ask you.
Yes, sir.
And let's look at the folks back here, because, you know, I've had the opportunity to sporting clay shoot with this guy. We fly fished in the Blue Ridge Mountains, but this is my first experience behind some bird dogs and quail hunting. And I love that you're shooting that 410,
Yeah, always, yeah.
you know.
It's just fun. It's not, you don't have to kill a zillion birds or something.
I just love being out here, but moreover, I love being out here with you and Bill
Yeah.
and this beautiful place.
Well, this is one of the finest places that I've ever been hunting anything, and it's quail hunting is, of course, the traditional thing that's so much fun anyway. And my kids, my grandkids, and now I hope my great-grandkids are going to be able to enjoy this.
Well,
But it's still here though. It's still here. And I started in the 50s, and you know, I learned how to walk climbing up on the back of a bird dog, I was told. I don't remember that, but anyway, it's just, the bird hunting is just something different. It's just the atmosphere, the beautiful weather, the friends and people you're able to get out with, whatever.
And then take your blackberries, and you have to be careful with these because they do bleed a little bit.
Ah, okay.
South Carolina's Santee Cooper Country invites you to relax and get away from the pressures of everyday life from world-class fishing, golf, camping, or lakeside dining on traditional Southern cuisine. With over 450 miles of shoreline, Santee Cooper is an exciting challenge for fishing, canoeing, and kayaking, offering unique outdoor adventures for the whole family. Santee Cooper Country. Discover the natural wonders of South Carolina's Great Lakes. To receive a free newsletter and e-news, just log on at santeecoopercountry.org.
Good taste. It starts at the beginning. And when you take what was started right here in South Carolina and keep it here, we promise you'll notice the difference. Because fresh, locally grown food just tastes better. As you gather together with friends and family, be sure to enjoy the best the season has to offer. Choose certified South Carolina grown produce and products. It's a matter of taste.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters and every path leads to new possibilities. Get $5,250 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners and lessees get an additional $1,000 cash allowance when you purchase. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
The Sportsman's Table is brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. Whether you live in South Carolina or coming to vacation, make sure you're purchasing South Carolina-grown farm products. Make sure your food is South Carolina certified. It's a matter of taste.
Folks, welcome into this week's edition of the Sportsman's Table. Joining me here on the campus of Horry Georgetown Technical College at the International Culinary Institute of Myrtle Beach is student chef Julia Caldwell. She is a second-year student. We've had her on the show last year, and she is our dessert gal, okay? Or at least one of them. And she's got a great dessert for us all today. And I tell you what, Julia, welcome. It's good to see you.
Glad to be back.
Well, listen, I'm just glad that Chef Tom and all the great folks down here let you come back.
Thank you.
Oh, what's awesome. Well, what do you got for us today?
So for today we have a fruit tart.
Okay.
It is made of a pâte sucrée base with a pastry cream filling.
Oh, wow.
And we have our halved, quartered little fruits, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries with an apricot glaze on top.
Oh my gosh. Well, tell me about, these are easy to make?
They're very easy to make. So I used a muffin tin or a cupcake pan to bake them in. So you don't need a tart shell actually, but I actually made a pâte sucrée base where you cream your butter and your sugar, and then you sift your flour, baking powder, your leavener, and you just make a dough out of that, chill it for a little bit, and then you roll out and cut it.
Oh, wow. Well, folks, listen, log on to bobredfern.com. You'll see Julia's recipe there, and you can also watch this actual video right there on our website. So, okay, so what's step one? Show me.
So step one, These are coated in white chocolate. It's a moisture barrier, so it doesn't get soggy.
I got you.
Then you take the pastry cream and
wow.
you pipe a little bit on there. You don't want a lot.
Right. Oh, okay.
The flatter you can make it, the better, because it's better for the fruit to lay on.
Yeah. Now, you made the cream?
I did.
Okay.
I actually learned this from Chef Tom.
Ah, okay.
In our
Awesome.
banana pudding, it's pastry cream. It's a lot of the base of most of pastry.
Right.
And so now I'm going to take my halved blueberries, and I'm just going to take my tweezers. It's easier to handle them this way.
I got you.
And I'm going to build it. One, I'm kind of angled.
It's all in presentation.
It is. And, and you do 3 each.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
So we've got the blackberries on. We're going to finish it with the raspberries.
Oh, wow.
And it depends on the size. If it's too big, you can do 2.
Right.
They'll never know.
Okay. There you go.
All right, so now we've got our fruit on. I'm
Oh,
going to
wow.
take our apricot glaze,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just going to take my little brush here, and just like these, I'm going to brush it on. It's going to give it a nice shiny finish. It also locks in the moisture.
I got
So
you.
this won't, look how dull it was, and now
Yeah.
it's shiny.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So now that they're glazed, we're just going to finish our plating.
Okay.
We have a blueberry gelée that I made this morning.
Okay.
And I like to do like smears on my plates, so you take this, leave a dollop of it,
Oh, wow.
and then press a spoon on the side.
Yeah. Pull it. Okay.
And then now we have our creme anglaise, which is similar to pastry cream, but it's actually the base of ice cream, so it's going to taste really nice with this.
Oh, wow. Look
And
at that.
same thing, dollop.
Oh, neat.
All right, and there we have it.
Awesome. Julia, another great recipe.
Thank you.
Okay, you're just absolutely awesome. I know you're going to be a great chef one of these
I
days.
appreciate that.
Own your own restaurant? Maybe I can come.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right. Well, folks, listen. Remember, buy South Carolina. See what's fresh on the menu. Log on to CertifiedSC.com. And I tell you what, we'll be right back here again next week on another great recipe on the Sportsman's Table.
To find out more information on supporting local South Carolina farmers and their products, visit CertifiedSC.com. It's a matter of taste. Take a journey off the beaten path to Lake Hartwell Country. Tucked away in the northeast corner of South Carolina, Lake Hartwell Country is a hidden gem with waterfalls, mountains, beautiful lakes, and history dating back to Revolutionary War times. For the outdoor enthusiasts, Lake Hartwell Country offers fishing, hiking, water recreation, horseback riding, and so much more. Come visit Lake Hartwell Country, the land by the blue wall. Southern Woods Plantation. The name itself conjures up images of a time gone by. A time of towering pines, mule-drawn wagons, and covey after covey of bobwhite quail. Southern Woods Plantation has been chosen as one of the top 6 hunting destinations in America. They offer great hunting, comfortable lodging, wonderful food, and world-class dogs. Southern Woods Plantation, where the past can still be experienced today.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters and every path leads to new possibilities. Get $5,250 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners and lessees get an additional $1,000 cash allowance when you purchase. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Understand the fish. Design the bait. No, redesign it. Trim this. Add that. Definitely more of that. Perfect. Will they smash it? Smashing it and holding it. That's how we do it. That's the formulas. Tweak the colors. Make it sing. Make it dance. Optimize design for that lateral line. All with a single track mind for getting hit, staying bit, ripping lips, for making any fish your fish. That's our science. Berkeley science, baby.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is being brought to you by these great partners. Discover South Carolina. There is always something new to discover in our state parks and all across the Palmetto State. Chevrolet, the official vehicle of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. Lake Hartwell Country, the land by the blue wall. The South Carolina Agriculture Department. It's a matter of taste. The old 96th District of South Carolina. Come discover the unexpected wonders of South Carolina's 96th District. And by South Carolina Embroidery and Screen Printing, your one stop for all your company's promotional needs.
Well, folks, I tell you, this is something special for me just to watch. It is two generations here, Mr. Bill Webb of the Webb Farm here in Ellerby, and then Mr. Bob Timberlake.
Ooh, nice shot. Ooh, good shot. Bird, bird. Oh. I was expecting a, whoa.
And I will tell you, just watching these two guys doing what they love to do best is being out in the bird field. Well, folks, look, we've had a wonderful day up here in Ellerby, North Carolina at the Webb Farm, and I really have to thank our host, Bill and Debbie Webb, for having us up today, and especially bringing a special guest and special friend, not only to our program, but just to me personally, and that's Mr. Bob Timberlake. And so I have to tell you, Bob, it has been a pleasure.
My pleasure.
Well,
our pleasure.
And Bill, thank you so much for bringing us to you and this beautiful place that you call home. And I just can't thank you enough.
Well, we appreciate you coming. It has truly been a special day. Beautiful weather, good dog work, pretty good shooting,
Oh, yeah.
and having a great guy here like this.
It's always this beautiful here.
Well, it is. It is.
Well, it is. It's just like coming home.
Yeah.
Just like you painted, it's always going to be home.
That's right.
And it is.
It's just like when you call Pinehurst for a reservation and they answer saying, it's a beautiful day in Pinehurst.
There you go.
It's a beautiful day here.
Well, I just
And the
again,
birds are fine.
Yeah, and they are high flying. I tell you, and there's no better place in the Carolinas and the Virginia area than coming here. And I tell you, you get them from coming all over. I mean, from how far north? Richmond.
Well, we get them from the United Kingdom,
Wow.
Singapore, Texas, California, all over.
Well, it's just so beautiful. What a better setting out here. And guys, I can't thank you enough. And we would love to see you down the road somewhere. Maybe I see. Okay, with this guy, it's been sporting clays,
Yeah.
fly fishing,
Yeah.
now quail hunting. So
Right.
me and you we got to do some fly fishing sometime.
I agree. He keeps that hole sort of hidden though,
Oh,
so
yeah,
you don't
yeah.
just get just a normal invite to go over to that fishing hole.
Well,
It's just the North Carolina mountains. It's just a little place.
there you go.
Just a little place.
Well, folks, listen, again, that's our show for this week. Again, we're going to shoot some more coveys because they're out here. And Wade and all the gang that has helped our cause today with all these wonderful bird dogs, I tell you what, if you want a place to come right here in Ellerby, North Carolina, it's a beautiful spot. Log on to Bob's Top 16 and you can go right there, book your trip. Debbie will be on the other end over there. She'll make sure that you got great food and a great place to stay. And Bill and all the staff up here will do it as well right here out on the quail field. As long as I am alive, I will always remember this day with these two gentlemen. And as I always like to say each and every week, the outdoors is my passion. I want it to be yours too. We'll see you right back here again next week on another episode of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine.